Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gishuri Rungu one more time. Today I want us to talk about fear. And I just want to encourage somebody that is in a situation whereby he or she is afraid of taking steps because of fear. Taking positive steps in their lives because of fear. And I came to think about fear last week as I was coming. I had gone to Mombasa and I was coming back, and I got late for the flight. And as I was 1 hour late. So already the booking, or rather the checking in, had already started, and I couldn't see the way I'm going to make it from Mtwapa to Moi International Airport in Mombasa on time. So as I was speaking to the guys, to the agents, I think the customer service guy at Flight 540, and he was telling me of how we cannot be able to reschedule the flight because checking in has started. Therefore, I was going to forfeit my ticket. But there was a Boda Boda guy that was just seated there listening to my conversation with them. So after I got frustrated now and I was thinking I'm going to lose this money, what do I do next? The guy just approached me and told me, ati unataka kwenda wapi? Then I tell him, nataka kwenda airport, lakini unaona hiyo saa, the flight inatoka 8:20, saa hii ni 7:15, there is no way we are going to make it. Then he looks at me and tells me, I can get you there before they close the gates. It's a local flight. I tell him, yes, I can get you there. I have done it before, so I can get you there. I'm thinking, you want me to get into a border and from Mtwapa to Moi International Airport within less than 30 minutes, because I think they close the gates 30 minutes too. He tells me, the only thing I'm going to ask you to do, usiogope na usiogope. So I decided, okay, fine. I'm a proponent of not fearing decisions, but the things that are running through my mind are crazy. So I get in, he tells me to move a bit closer to him. Then the Jama chomokad. My guys. The guy chomokad, he literally was doing speeds of 100 on that road between Shanzu and Bamburi police station. I stopped the guy. I got so afraid. I saw my life flashing before me. I saw the way, all the things that I'm doing would be in vain because we'll be under a lorry or something like that. So he stopped. I tell him, stop. I am ready to lose that money. It's okay. It's my money anyway. So the guy stops. He relaxes and tells me, usiogope. Sitakimbia sana, but nitakufikisha on time. So after like 5 minutes, now you've wasted 5 minutes, and I'm thinking, now there is even no need of going. He tells me, just get in and don't be afraid. I would say the guy relaxed after that. But I've ever been carried by a border and the thing is doing 100, 120 where he can't, he's doing those 80. You're weaving in and out of the traffic like possessed people. That was a lesson for me. The thing that he told me was, do not be afraid. It's not about the speed. It's about, I like speed. But it's not about the speed. It was the thing about, do not be afraid. Boros yogope, we are going to make it. And when that fear calmed down, and he was speeding along the routes, but I realized that he's very careful. He's braking early in time, and he's not doing emergency brakes, but where chances are, where he's getting the opportunity, he's able to like fly through. To cut the long story short, we made it with about 15 minutes to spare. So I had to walk the distance where borders don't get in, and the askaris there were good enough to give me to get me a ride from the airport gates to the terminals. The askaris that were manning the gates. But I learned something. I may not advocate for that kind of speed that guy was doing, but the thing he told me resonated very well with so many things that I keep telling us and keep teaching to my children, teaching to my wife, teaching to everybody that's around me. Do not be afraid. And he kept repeating that thing, usiogope, usiogope, niko sawa, usiogope. He kept repeating that thing. And that thing has made, I've thought about it now for the last few days, and I thought, you know, many times we are afraid to do things and we lose money and we lose opportunities because we are afraid. Probably my fear was justified because now, you know, I also don't like bodas that much when they speed. My fear could have been justified. But my point is about being afraid. Please do not be afraid to take bold decisions, to make bold decisions. If where you are is not working for you, make a bold decision and move. If the business that you are in is not working for you, make that bold decision and change it. I know many employed people are afraid to make very bold decisions. They don't even apply for jobs because they are afraid, oh, we are going to start again. How is it going to be if I go to the new organization? That's a lie from the devil. Have massive actions. Do something. You know, don't be afraid. Always ask yourself, what is the worst that can happen? If the worst that can happen is not being able to settle in the new place that you want to go, then you can always make another move and go. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid completely. Stop being afraid of making bold moves in your lives. Make those deals. Be careful, of course, but make the deals. Because the more you are afraid, the more your life is paralyzed. And you're not able to make great decisions in your life. You are not going to progress. Some of you guys who are not married, you're afraid to ask that girl to be your date. How are you going to ever get married if you can't even master the courage to do that? I think the spirit of fear is the worst thing that can ever happen to you. The spirit of fear is the worst thing that can ever happen to you. You should never be afraid. And that is why I like this book called the Bible. It keeps telling us, don't be afraid. Be courageous. Make those moves. Do what you need to do. But don't be afraid. The moment you are afraid, you have lost it. You have lost it completely. My name is Gishure Irungu. I hope I've encouraged someone to make bold decisions in their lives today. Please, make those decisions and you'll see a difference in your life. God bless you and have a lovely day. I love you all. See you.